Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. It's user error. That's all I can say. It's user error. I fully admit to it. It must have been too much birthday cake on Monday. Still having the flowers, all wonderful. But oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I have not felt well for 2 days now. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna turn off the banner because you guys know, you know the routine. Hashtag peeps. And, I'm going to turn that banner off. Come on, y'all. Turn it off. And here's our giveaway. So if you go to the comments and you comment with the hashtag peep, we will do it. And I need some confetti, so I already preloaded my Facebook and my YouTube in there. Because what's not to love about some confetti first thing in the morning, as well as some coffee first thing in the morning. I had 1 cup of tea to settle my stomach because, I don't know what it was. Just took a shower, so I still have shower head. And I'm gonna put myself low here because we're gonna look at the quote today. We're looking at Warren Buffett. Let's remove the quote from there, and I'm going to make myself super small because we can concentrate totally on what Warren has to say about life in general. And I am not a hero worshiper at all. I know a lot of people do think the world of Warren Buffett, and I've got mixed feelings about him. Really, I mean, he's got that wonderful grandfatherly demeanor to him. I think I would have liked his first wife better. Because it's not like he's a self-made man. He inherited his wealth. He got amazing. He was a protege picked up by an amazing mentor on Wall Street and made his fortune on companies that appeal to the masses. They do, but are they good for the masses? I don't think so. Geico Insurance, insurance companies make money because they take your money and they don't give you money back, right? And his other big one is investing in McDonald's, and I don't know. Mixed things about the Berkshire Hathaway fan club there. But interesting personality, and I don't think he's without wisdom, right? So, and you know something, the people that I'm putting up here, they are true people. And when you write fiction, you realize there are no perfect people, and there are no pure villains. No, nobody. And that is hard for us to grasp because we like to take things to extreme when we think about people. And people are people. And I think when we take things to extreme and we vilify certain people, it's or we do the opposite. We canonize certain people, and I think both of those are a horrible disservice to the person, the actual human being, the flesh and blood person involved. But it's also a disservice to our own being because we either gloss over our faults and foibles, right? Because we lean into our goodness and pretend that that's all there is, or we go the opposite way and we lean into the awfulness. And I don't think either one of those are a healthy place to be. I just don't. I don't. So one of the memes I found on Facebook this morning that I posted was, be grateful for the awful people in your life because you learn so much for them. You learn what not to be. Yeah. But you need to learn about how and why they got to be that way, because people, I don't care who they are, there's some rationality going on there, whether it appears to be. Yeah, I don't feel well, and the cat has just gone bonkers. She's been gone bonkers for oh man, this is 2 weeks, but it's just building. Alrighty, let's go. Let's see what Lauren has to say, not just what I have to say, because we're heading into the halfway mark here, and we still have to end with some confetti, because that's how I roll, even when I feel poorly. And I don't want to maybe I should do what I did on Monday, which was Monday. I did a whole recap of April's quotes because I've been not doing well. I got another dentist appointment. That's a huge thing because of if you've listened, if this is not your first time here. So a lot of it has to do with structural issues that were long term and standing, which does affect my general health. Got an appointment with a wonderful a nurse practitioner on Tuesday. So both of those are like setting up not just a visit, but setting up programs, right? I'm all about eating my frogs lately, and that is finding really good folks to partner with about my health and well-being, and coming up with a plan, not just a emergency, in case of emergency, break glass. That's not the plan. Right? Okay, here we go. Warren Buffett. I insist on a lot of time being spent almost every day to just sit and think. That is very uncommon in American business. I would say that's very uncommon in American life, right? That's the impetus of what we're doing here today, is just sitting, enjoying that cup of coffee, saying hey to each other in camaraderie, and giving ourselves just some time and breathing space to think and be, more likely be, every day, to just sit and think. This is very uncommon in American business. I read and think. So I do more reading and thinking and make less impulse decisions than most people in business. I do it because I like this kind of life. And this is where I say, Warren Buffett, I love you, right? After I said all the things ways that I'm kind of looking side-eyed at you, this is why I love Warren Buffett, because he unabashedly does take the time and tells you about it. He's not just doing this grandiose chest thump about how wonderful he is and how productive he is and everything else. And these are the kind of quotes I wanted to put into, ironically, this, because these memes started out as kind of a productivity and accountability for writers on Twitter 5 to 7 years ago, right? And it can be used for that, and it can be used for writing prompts. But I always want to put in things like this because I think that's what makes a difference. That differentiates what I'm trying to advocate for from some of the other hustle culture. So let's read him one more time. Let's look at what Warren says, not just what I'm saying, because I'm not feeling well, and man, my mouth is running, right? Isn't that how it is? The more you don't feel, the more you feel like you gotta feel yourself. You gotta fill in the gaps that really don't need to be filled in. All right, here we go. One more time. Hey Tina, how are you? I hope you're surviving this in between period that we're in right now. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Be kind to animals. Be kind to your environment. I hear you, and I'm right with you. Thank you for that. I insist on a lot of time being spent almost every day to just sit and think. This is very uncommon in American business. I read and think. So I do more reading and thinking and make less impulse decisions than most people in business. And I do it because I like this kind of life. I like who I am. How many of you guys like who you are and like to sit with yourself and have that cup of coffee or have that cup of tea and just sit and be? It's a meditation without being anal about it. Because I think a lot of times we can take this mindfulness stuff to an extreme too in our wonderful hustle culture, ironically, right? So just sit and breathe and take that deep breath and don't hold it for anything and don't care. Just do it. Just do it because you like the taste of the air, the smell of the air. And mine happens to have wonderful flower aromas to it today. But yeah, just sit and be. Just sit and be. And on that, I'm going to take Warren out and we're going to transplant him with our drawing because we have to end everything on some confetti. So what I'm going to tell you guys is have a blessed day. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be feeling better tomorrow. And yeah, enjoy what the day brings you.